Hello Air Banana Maintenance, and thank you for entering into contract negotiations with Air Banana. We are pleased to be able to offer you a salary that you will love and accept. Thank you Air Banana Management. We too are pleased to finally after 11 years be able to bargain and also level the tilted playing field. We want to start off by saying that the field will always be tilted in our favor. We need to keep you under our thumbs. Consider yourself lucky if you get a paltry 2%. Bohika. Guess again our snipple. When that robber baron Robert the Millions was the CEO, he said he wanted us at WestJet wages. Well, I think that would be a good start as we could use the raise. If you think that we will be under your thumb, guess again. At present it is too busy being up your ass scratching your brain. What are you asking for, so we can move forward, you union thugs? And remember, we have Lisa the rodent rat on our side. We want our wage to be the same as the other major airlines in this country. At present WestJet pays about $80,000 and Air Transat pays about $82,000. First Air pays $45 an hour and Air Inuit pays $50 an hour. So you need to be in that range. So what are you willing to do about it? No way. If we give you that kind of money, you and your grease monkeys will be happy. You have to remember, we in management are not happy until you are unhappy. And since moral is in the crapper, our plan is working great. Loser. Listen wonkwad. You have screwed me so many times, my ass now looks like a Japanese national flag. This is the deal. Minimum $82,000 like the rest, and remember we are not going for the top salary. You must remember, all the other airlines I mentioned have one or maybe two fleet types that they must have knowledge of. At Air Banana, we must have knowledge of 5 fleet types, and depending on what station you are at, as high as 10 fleet types. Also we have the highest frequency of flights to handle compared to the other airlines, so our demands are well deserved. It is bad enough we have to deal with Prozac-induced managers who is cuckoo in the coconut calling us dangerous violent racist Nazis, and telling us while on outside assignments where we have been awake for 30 of the last 36 hours and we cannot get a hotel, that we should find a nice tree, fall asleep under it, in November, and in the rain. How can we give you that? If we do, it will come out of the executive compensation. People like Dunkin' Donut may have to give up his personal bodyguard. Kalen the Impaler really gonna screw you may have to sell his $10 million home in Mount Royal and go down to a substandard living quarters like Beaconsfield at $1 million. Boo-hoo-hoo, my heart is bleeding. Not. The executive salary has increased exponentially since 2001, the CEO wage has risen 1,500% in that time. We were all told that we had to do more with less. We did not realize that it was only the employees who had to do more with less while executives bathed in champagne. We will file CC and force you to take more concessions. How do you like them apples? You forget you were dealing with MBS? You go right ahead. This time we will let this monkey palace fail. You do not get it, do you? The phoenix will rise from the ashes. Most will have jobs at the going rate, but you execs will not. You will be blackballed. You will have liquidated a virtual monopoly and no one will want to touch you with a 50-foot pole. MBA? I would say that your father must have jerked off into a flower pot, because he raised a blooming idiot. You must have the IQ of a snow tire. I think my cat's turd is smarter than you are. Ah crap. I did not think you would call our bluff. We are still not going to give you a raise. We will have to break out the secret Lisa the rodent rat card. Listen shit for brains. The maintenance group is the only group in this company where post-secondary education is mandatory, so pony up. The schools are not producing and those that do graduate want nothing to do with Air Banana. You are the last employer of choice due to your shit pay and the us against them mentality and knowing they will have to work midnights for their first 15 years. So once again, pony up you waste of management skin. Maybe you should loosen your tie and let the blood flow return to your brain. We will sell off the maintenance division to show you who you are dealing with. How about that grease monkey? I am dealing with an idiot savant, minus the savant. You sold off the heavy maintenance division already? Geez, is this your first day on the planet? But I am glad you brought this point up. With Heavy now gone, Air Babana saves about $400 million a year, so there is absolutely zero reason to not make your pension obligations and pay us the going rate. And now the heavy checks will be done in some banana republic like El Salvador. I wonder how the flying public as well as the pilots will like knowing that the aircraft they are flying in is being overhauled by people who cannot speak or read English and are working with English-only maintenance manuals. We will never let that kind of information out. The public as well as the employees do not need to know that Chico and the man is doing the overhauls on our aircraft. They are all sheep. But back to the topic. No level playing field and only a really crap raise. If any. Get used to it. This is the Air Babana way. The only true raises will be for management. We own the government and the media. The general population still thinks Air Babana is a crown corporation and that the employees make six-figure salaries, so you have zero sympathy from the general public. When we signed the 2009 MOA, it said zero raises, bonus or wage enhancements of any kind for anyone including management and execs. The ink was not even dry on that document when you executive goons were violating the agreement with your stupid insane bonuses and raises. You may have the rodent Lisa rat on your side, but if we decide to follow the control manual as well as the maintenance manual to the letter, nothing will get out on time. There will be absolutely zero you can do about it as we will be following Air Babana standard operating procedures. You morons have made the red tape so thick with the stupid procedures that it makes it virtually impossible for any on-time departure if there is a maintenance issue, so be careful for what you wish for, you might just get it. We do not give a rat's ass, we want the money for us. It is all about shareholder value. That is our primary focus, and the reason is, we execs are all major shareholders, so we are once again lining up to the trough. Oink oink. One of your senior managers recently said that there is no plan in place for long-term profitability. For some reason I do not doubt that. It is all about executive compensation. All the execs have no long-term personal goal, they only plan to be here for a certain shelf life and they plan to extract as much cash as they can from the till. Again, this does not surprise me. Our board of directors has a devoted separatist on it by the name of Pierre Markel Johnson, the former head of the PQ. So he has no interest in the airline's survival. Air Babana going down would be great to him as it would hurt Canada, the country he hates. You also have the ex-United group here. These retards destroyed a great airline like United, filled their pockets and now they bring their traveling demolition derby here to Air Babana. If they could not run United, what make you idiots think they can run Air Babana? Are you telling me, with MBAs being a dime a dozen, you could not find a Canadian to do these management jobs? What? Sorry, I was too busy counting my millions and was not listening to you. Go figure, asshole. We don't care, we are management, we have the right to manage or mismanage, so no soup for you. We will still take it all and with Lisa the rodent rat, we will eventually liquidate your pension and take that company portion and make all us executives stupid rich. These negotiations are done. We will see you on the picket line and tell Lisa the rodent rat that the flight attendants seem to have a shaky hand serving her hot coffee and she may end up with a scolded hoo-hoo. Let the games begin. We are going to screw you 3 ways from Saturday.